Over the debate, and we'll start with Giorgio.
Yeah, what you're hearing here, by the way, is yet another attempt to create more bureaucracy, boards. We got to create yet another system for people to take a look at designs. The best way to deal with this is let people know exactly what the City of Toronto wants. Give them the criteria. Give it to their experts. They'll get just as excited as anyone else. They'll create a design that we're all happy with. They just want to know what the City of Toronto wants. The problem with the City of Toronto right now, and its planning department, and everyone else associated to this, is that they send something to us. They take 3-4 months to get back to them and say, well, you've got to change it again. And every time they change it, it costs them about $5,000 to $10,000 per drawing. We've got to rely on their planners, their lawyers, their expertise a little more. And if we did that, we'd find the design that we really want. Let's just tell them what we want.
The problem is the city keeps telling the builders and the community what to do instead of listening.
Sir, you're
and you
creating
have to
democracy.
listen.
You're creating more
I want to
democracy.
create a panel of
Sure.
community and architects and designers. It's not bureaucrats that I want to create a panel. And Rod Ford, Chicago has managed to create beauty and identify a way to do that.
Well, I just think that we should be careful not to reject the fact that in the City of Toronto, in a variety of different neighborhoods and communities, some of which have been referenced here today, we are finding models that are way better. The storyline about everything going to the OMB, that's a storyline people like to drag out, but it's not necessarily true, and there are good models that are going on. Councillor Adam Vaughan is one who's been applauded for some of the efforts that have been made, and I'm not saying those things are perfect, but at the heart of it, people have an interest in their neighborhood. We have to be more dedicated to the quality of the public realm, and by necessity, therefore, we can't surprise people. When you surprise neighborhoods, then they get worried and they hear about height and such. It's better, I think, to engage people and show them what beauty you're talking about and be prepared to assuage concerns that might arise. People are dedicated to their neighborhoods. We need to give them a place to come in and talk about it.
Rob,
I'm amazed at Mr. Smitherman is saying engage people. He just said ignore Lawrence Heights. Lawrence Heights people do not want it. I was at a demonstration yesterday. 1,000 people said, we don't want it. And he's saying, well, engage them, listen to them. Well, you just told me don't listen to them. They don't want it. Let's not do it. But on the other hand, you're saying, well, you know what? We should listen to them. If you were listening to the people that I listened to yesterday, they were outraged. We will see at North York Community Council at 2 o'clock, you, Adam Vaughan, and all your other left-wing friends, see where they're going to ram through it. Because that's exactly your
we have circumstances.
twin.
We have circumstances.
You're a David Miller twin.
There
and
are
I'm
always
not
going to
opposed to that.
There are always going to be people and places in neighborhoods where people don't agree with things. And if you are only ever going to respond to a group and to a rally that can come together and not recognize that there's broader community beyond that, then we're in a real bad spot, Mr. Ford, because you're going to say no to everything.
Joe's got his hand up there, George.
Well, it seems to me that change. Some people don't like change, but sometimes you have to have change. Regent Park is a great success. People had a great deal of angst to begin with, like we do in Lawrence Heights. However, you got to walk the walk as well as talk the talk. I've done, for example, the Demo Field, the Direct Energy Center, the Old Stream Center. We've done competitions for the 40-year visitor centers, Nathan Phillips Square. That's how you get excellence. You challenge the community, and it comes in with excellence. And as a mayor, you got to do that. And frankly, if you, as a councillor, you've been doing that, then you've got to show the product. And if you're for someone else, maybe you don't know how it's done, and that is a problem, I would suggest.
The debate and discussion when a new mayor takes office is the mayor going to be on the police services board? Is he or she going to be on the TTC board? What I commit to you today is that planning as one of the central functions of what a city does has to have the mayor involved with the chief planner that should and must report directly to the mayor.
Now, I think everybody had a chance. George, you started, so I think we'll just stop because we are at the 4 minutes, and I think everybody had a chance on that. So we'll go to the next question, and George,